got stuff scraping against the siding or needs to be cut back, and schedule it now. Design Build landscaping projects are a year-round topic. Landworks Wisconsin does it the right way every time. They help people achieve their outdoor dreams by creating beautiful landscapes. I love these guys. LandworksWisconsin.com. Check them out today.
Time for a WTMJ Sports Update from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All Sports Desk. The Bucks play at home tonight against the Detroit Pistons. The Admirals beat the Silver Knights 4-2 last night. They play again tonight in Nevada at 8. And the Packers face off against the Vikings tomorrow at noon. Taking a look at the roads with your WTMJ Time Saver traffic, we are starting to see some minor delays. That's over just past American Family Field heading eastbound. We also are seeing a ramp closed due to a crash. That's the St. Paul entrance heading eastbound as well. Other than that, though, no major incidents, no major delays.
Traffic is sponsored by Design Exchange in Heartland and Pewaukee. Design Exchange is where discerning buyers with discriminating tastes come to find premium home decor on consignment at 25 to 40% off retail prices in Heartland and Pewaukee.
Here's your WTMJ 5-day forecast. Today, partly cloudy with an isolated chance of afternoon showers, high 48. Overnight tonight, partly cloudy, low of 35. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and pleasant, high of 52. Monday, cloudy with rain likely late into the evening, high of 52. Tuesday, mostly cloudy and windy with a chance of showers early in the day, high of 53. At the moment, in Green Bay, it's 28. In Madison, it's 33. In Waukesha, it's 33. And in Milwaukee, we're looking at 37 degrees. I'm Elizabeth Linton, and Outdoor Living Unlimited WTMJ News Time is 9:08.
The following program, the Fox World Travel Show, is paid for in full by Fox World Travel. The advice and opinions expressed during the Fox World Travel Show are solely that of the hosts and guests of Fox World Travel and not WTMJ or Good Karma brands. Need a vacation? Whether it's the trip of a lifetime or a weekend getaway, we can help. This is the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
Every single day, every single day.
9 o'clock rolls around on a Saturday morning. Rose Gray comes into the studio, and she brings guests with her. The Fox World Travel Show's on. Hello.
You didn't have a guest in either hour last show.
Dan and I talked a lot.
Yeah, you did, but that's always a good thing. And I rarely have guests, so I'm very, very particular about who I invite. And so, I hope you understand the consequences here. So I have with me in the studio for the entire show, the one, the only, Nancy Bauman from Globus Family of Brands. Hey, Nancy.
Gosh, I feel so important all of a sudden. This is exciting.
It is exciting, but here's the deal. We were talking just before we got on the air. Fox has been around since 1960, and I talk about that a lot because I'm very proud of the fact that we are still standing after some of the epic things that have happened through the course of the last 65 years, and we're still around. Nancy, tell us the story of Globus Family of Brands.
Well, I got to tell you, first of all, I've been around since 1960, so I feel right there with Fox. But, Globus, we are going on 98 years. 98 years we've been around. So we've seen a lot throughout the world, and we've had tons and tons of things happen throughout those 98 years. So we're looking forward to 100.
I can't wait. I know one thing about Globus. First of all, Nancy's got a Globus jacket. She's got a Globus quarter zip. She's got Globus gloves. She tells me she's got Globus underwear on. So
we're not showing that,
yeah,
though.
So when Globus does something, they blow it up. So for the 100th, I can only imagine what it's going to be like.
It's going to be exciting.
So why do we have Nancy on today? Well, let me tell you this. If you text F like Fox, W like world, T like Tom, and use uppercase letters to 855-616-1620, you will get all, and I do mean all, of the Black Friday deals that we've got going on with Globus. And when we talk about Globus Family of Brands, Nancy, who are we talking about?
So Globus Family of Brands encompasses Globus, which is our main tour company, which has train tours and motor coach tours and ferry tours and all kinds of things. It includes Cosmos, which is our budget-friendly brand, and then Avalon Waterways, which we talk a lot about, and that is one of our fastest-growing areas. So we have a lot of product out there. We have 751 tours on Globus.
Wow.
So we're going to start with A and go through it all.
Rose, you are not talking the rest of the show. Hit it, Nancy.
Nothing going to the moon or Mars yet, though? We're not there yet.
You never know what's going to come out tomorrow. Our product team is always on it.
Don't put it past Nancy, that's for sure. So if you have any questions, now this means Europe, this means the United States, this means South America, this means
So it's all over the
Asia.
world and pretty much everywhere except the Caribbean. There's people that do the Caribbean, they do a great job. So that's really the only place we don't go. But we do a lot in North America, which people forget. You know, that's since COVID, I should say, has been really a great thing for us. People have seen our national parks again and has seen all of the United States. So don't forget about North America.
No, and I love to talk about the fact that both Gene Miller and Steve Scafidi have done a number of trips with Globus family of brands, including Avalon, including Globus. When we do the Scafidi Hawaii trip, that's a Globus trip. When we're talking about the Gene Miller Portugal trip, that's an Avalon Waterways trip. These guys have fallen in love with the Globus family of brands and all the products.
We have a full hour to talk to Nancy, so get your calls and texts in at 855-616-1620. That's the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line. It is a Fox World Travel Show for November 22nd on WTMJ.
Change your grocery game plan to locally owned Century Foods, home of the best meat, freshest produce, and tastiest treats.
And free groceries.
Okay, just calm down. We'll get to that later.
Stay tuned in right here to score free groceries.
Stop, please.
Okay, I'm shutting up. My lip is zipped.
Let's get to this week's specials at Century Foods. Now through Wednesday, save on 24-pack selected varieties essential everyday purified water, 2 for $6. 9 to 13.1 ounce selected varieties Old Dutch Crunch, Ripple, or restaurant tortilla chips, 2 for $5.50. 64-ounce selected varieties Ocean Spray Cranberry Juice, $2.99. 75 to 80 count or 12-ounce selected varieties Lysol disinfecting wipes or spray, $4.99.
And now time for the big reveal. Free groceries.
That's too over the top. Forget it. I'll handle the rest. Enter to win $500 worth of free groceries on Century's Facebook or Instagram by December 31st.
Visit family-owned Ken Michaels Furniture and our in-store design centers where you'll still find beautiful, luxurious, heirloom-quality American-made furniture. Right now, save 30 to 35% store-wide and take advantage of our complimentary design services. Whether you're moving, renovating, or updating, our designers will help your vision become a reality. Visit Ken Michaels Furniture in Brookfield on Capitol Drive and in Greenfield on Highway 100 to save 30 to 35% store-wide today. Stop into Ken Michaels Furniture for our sale on Bradington Young, made in the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains. Bradington Young is an American icon in quality leather upholstery. Whether you're looking for power recliners or stationary seating, BY's furniture is made with enduring quality, outstanding comfort, and timeless styling. Save 35% now on Bradington Young upholstery at Ken Michaels Furniture in Brookfield and Greenfield. Visit us today.
Handpicked and trained with a lot of heart. Quality techs work on all residential heating equipment. Ductless, hydronic, electric, or forced air. Advancements occur. All our techs are trained in and out of house to stay current with modern technology. Call Quality. Our techs will be well versed in what's new to make sure your new heating system is as advanced as you want it to be.
Call Quality for the signature service you deserve.
Call Quality. Heating, cooling, plumbing, and electric. Furnace on the fritz? Hopefully it doesn't happen. But if it does, call Quality for 24/7 fast emergency service. Because we have a huge service crew dedicated to servicing equipment first and replacing equipment only when necessary. We know older equipment, along with the newest in heating technology, and we won't be there to sell you something you don't need because we don't know how to work on it.
Call Quality for the signature service you deserve.
Call Quality. Heating, cooling, plumbing, and electric.
Planning a vacation? We've got you covered. You're listening to the Fox World Travel Show with Rose Gray on WTMJ.
Dayton Kane here with Rose Gray from Fox World Travel, and then Nancy Bauman from Globus on with us this hour, taking your calls and texts at 855-616-1620. But we talked about Black Friday deals going on. Globus part of that?
Oh my gosh. You know, it was so funny. We were just talking about Black Friday used to be one day, Black Friday. It's kind of extended a little bit. So we started last week with our Black Friday specials, and we're going all the way through December 10th. And, you know, it's something funny about Wisconsin. People forget that it gets cold every year. And the minute it gets cold, sales really do start happening. So people are inside, they're thinking about what they want to do. So we're busy, and we're busy with the Black Friday sales, and we have some great ones. And Fox has some exclusive specials, some free nights included with their packages for next year. So people just need to book. I mean, it's really been very busy. So we're excited about that.
Yeah, and again, how do you find out about these deals? And Nancy and I and Dayton all agree. If I just throw out a number, $1,000 off, you're going to say, I heard Rose and Nancy on the air, and they said it was $1,000 off. Well, here's a better thing to do. 855-616-1620. Put that in your text and just type FWT. We already got a WFT, so you won't get the answer then. It's F as in Fox, W as in world, T as in time, FWT. And you get this beautiful, beautiful link to all of these deals. And it's save up to $1,000 per couple. And then it talks, Nancy, a little bit about escapes. What are escapes?
So escapes are our packages, which are from November through March. So that's typically off season. So we're talking primarily in Europe, a little bit cooler, pretty much the same as it is in the United States, but they're very greatly reduced prices. So if you have the opportunity to go at that time, you know, please talk to the people at Fox. I will tell you, one of my favorite ones, Rose, is our festive polar escape. You get to see Santa Claus.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, for all you kids out there that are listening, because I know there's a lot, this is the real Santa Claus. You know, we have all his little helpers all around, you know, helping out everywhere. But he is available a little bit in December to see you. So this is up in Finland. So if you are looking to have a really fun, a little bit cooler tour, go there. You get to see Santa. You get to see his little elves. And you get to see his reindeer because they're relaxing right now, getting ready for Christmas Eve. So you get to go pet them. You get to pet their furry little antlers. And it's a great tour and pretty inexpensive to do that. So please think about that and call the people at Fox.
And we'll be honest with them. Why are these escapes packages priced so reasonably? Because they're off season. It's a simple fact of life.
The thing that I think just coming back from Italy is going off season would be so much less people and traffic and all the things that you deal with during the peak seasons when everybody's doing the same thing you're doing.
Yes, and we're honest and transparent. And we tell you, this is how you're going to have to dress. This is what you expect.
And, you know, if you go in late November and December, you know, not only do you get a really good price, but you get to see the Christmas markets in all of these cities.
Yeah.
And they are fantastic. If you've never taken an opportunity to see that, I know December is busy for everybody, you know, with the holidays and all the things that are going on, but try to do that and really have an opportunity to see those Christmas markets.
I have a question for you, Nancy. So can we turn this around for this Christmas, or are we talking Christmas 2026?
You can still do it this Christmas.
We could still do it this year. Wow.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And it's not that unheard of. We have people booking much closer in right now, world events and economy and all of that kind of thing. People are saying, let me take a wait and see approach. And then they go, yeah, we're going to go. Bam. Book it.
So let's talk about this, Rose, because we're getting to that time of year where people are looking at buying Christmas gifts.
Aha.
And when it comes to travel, going online and booking a trip for your family might not be the right. I mean, you can, but there's a lot of people involved, right?
100%. And here's the thing. Unless you know exactly what their days of vacation are and exactly what itinerary they're looking, how could you possibly book somebody's tour? A much better thing is to give somebody the gift of travel in the form of a gift certificate. That's the best way to do it.
You know, and what we're finding out is, you know, we all have a lot of stuff. You can just, you know, see all the different storage units and know we all have way too much stuff. So people are really giving those experiences. So give the gift of travel. Get an experience. And one of the greatest things that we have right now, we've had it for a couple years and it's been very successful, is private touring. Your whole family could go privately. You can take any Globus or Cosmos tour. You'll get your own tour director, your own driver, your own vehicle, anywhere from one person up to about 24 people. Just your own group in that vehicle. And what a great way to enjoy your family.
We still go to foxworldtravel.com.
Yep.
And we can look all this up. We can call the number.
Exactly. So 866-GO-FOX-GO. That number should be in your phone already. And you can call that number Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Soon, there may be extended hours because, as Nancy pointed out, this is Wisconsin. Once we get to winter, this becomes busy booking season for us, so stay tuned for that. But again, when you go to our website, which is foxworldtravel.com, and you hit the vacation tab, you will find a gold rectangle shape in the bottom right hand of your screen, and it says Plan Your Trip. And you're basically getting an inquiry form. Give us your name. Give us as much information as you can. And that's why I love the text line. And we've got a text that we're going to answer in a minute here. But I also love phone calls. So 855-616, you can give us a call because then we can answer your question probably a little bit more accurately based on how many people are going, how old are the children, is Avalon Waterways a good trip for a child, can you put 3 in a room, all these questions, and we can do that when you call 855-616-1620. But you can also text FWT to that number and get the globest Black Friday deals.
Okay.
Got it?
Are we bungee jumping or are we playing canasta? We need to know all the details, people.
Exactly. And Globus can help you with all of that.
Do people still play canasta?
I don't know, but it sounded funny when I said it. That's all I cared about.
I used to play that with my grandparents.
There you go. I think you were referring to it could be old people playing cards or young people jumping off of a trestle.
I said, Rose.
But
I did not say that.
So do we have time for this text or should we wait
No,
till
we're going to come back and answer some of your calls and texts at 855-616-1620. The Fox World Travel Show is on WTMJ.
When you look through your windows, you should see more than the world outside. You should see craftsmanship, comfort, and class. For over 31 years, Milwaukee homeowners have trusted Siding Unlimited to install beautiful, energy-efficient windows that redefine what quality feels like. Hi, I'm Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited. Our professional installation of Pella windows and doors offers elegance with performance, keeping your home warm in the winter, cool in the summer, and stunning all year long. From design to installation, every detail is handled by local experts who care, because fine craftsmanship isn't just how it looks, it's how it lasts. For siding, roofing, windows, and doors, let Milwaukee's National Contractor of the Year, Siding Unlimited, give you a free estimate and start the process. Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com. That's sidingunlimited.com.
This change has leveled us up while being able to maintain the same quality of service that we've always provided, with no upfront fees and 1.9% real estate commission. We're proud to be part of the Century 21 family, so you can move fearlessly with the added confidence of top-of-the-line marketing for maximum home exposure. And that means more eyeballs and the real potential for the highest price for your home. This is Angela Calais with Century 21 Benefit Realty, benefit-realty.com, where you pay less for full service. Each office is independently owned and operated. With the ability to market luxury homes on a higher scale than ever before, Century 21 Benefit Realty has taken a huge step forward to tap into a global network of buyers. Maximum exposure to spotlight your unique home with our fine homes and estates marketing so you can sell it for the highest price. And with no upfront fees and 1.9% real estate commission, you win. This is Angela Calais with Century 21 Benefit Realty, benefit-realty.com, where you pay less for full service. Each office is independently owned and operated.
When the moon hits your eye,
Take your travel tips from the travel experts. Welcome back to the Fox World Travel Show with Rose Gray on WTMJ.
You can find the Fox World Travel Show podcast on Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts, or at WTMJ.com or FoxWorldTravel.com. It's everywhere. We don't want you to miss out on the show. So if you missed the first 25 minutes, go back and listen, because Nancy Bauman from Globus is in with Rose Gray today, and we're talking about the Black Friday specials that are out there, and we're going to answer some texts,
yes,
as promised.
So one of them is looking at Ireland and Scotland in 2027. What are your recommendations, Nancy?
Well, we have a lot of Ireland and Scotland tours. So we have a number of things depending on what you want to do. I love these tours. I love Ireland. Ireland is so beautiful. Everything you think about Ireland, like Rose, what do you think about Ireland? What do you think?
I think pubs and Guinness.
And sheep.
Okay, I see sheep. See, this
and
is
green
what I
rolling
think about
hills
sheep.
and
they have
stone
sheep
walls
everywhere.
And the Dingle Peninsula
It's
and the
so
Ring of
beautiful.
Kerry and wonderful seafood and...
Okay, let's go.
Oh, let's go today.
So here's the question
think
about
Ireland.
Scotland, though. The text says Ireland/Scotland. My recommendation is make sure you're allowing enough time for each. So how would you respond to that?
Absolutely. If you can get up to 2 weeks, you're going to be able to see all of it, and really in a little bit more relaxing thing. With Ireland, so many people just go to the two main cities, or they just do half of Ireland. But to your point, to see the Ring of Kerry, to really get all around Ireland, and to see, did you know that one of the biggest horse farms in the world, like 90% of all racing horses is in Ireland. So you really need to take the time to see some of those things. And
then oftentimes we just dip our toe into Scotland, I feel like. So if it's just, and of course they're not connected. I understand geographically we're talking about two different things, but just make sure you're allowing enough time for in-depth immersion in each one of those countries, because wow, they're so different.
If you're going to fly over there, spend the time.
Yep.
Take the time to do that.
Exactly. And Globus can help you with both of those.
And so can Fox World Travel.
And Fox World Travel. So you call Fox, say, I heard Nancy. She said I should book with Globus. Bam, done. Easy.
Another text here says we're going to Antigua in April. What kind of excursions activities are there to do there, and should they be booked in advance?
So here's the thing about the excursions in the Caribbean in general. There are lots of opportunities. One of them is in Antigua is called Island Routes, which we use. Another one is Apple Vacations has got excursions there, and Viator is another one. They all pretty much are going to have like a catamaran with snorkeling or deep sea fishing or a rainforest experience with zip lining. If the excursion involves vehicles, aka ATVs or Jeeps or something like that, I would book that in advance, because that is going to be a limited number type excursion. Once our vehicles are full, that's as many people as we can take. If you're very loosey-goosey and you feel like, we don't know what we're going to feel like when we're there, you can always book them at the resort. I never recommend booking them with the guy on the beach who's trying to sell you the parasailing excursion. Book it with a tour company. So if something goes awry, you have a recourse. You have somebody you can go to and say, hey, I went snooba, which is scuba snooba, and my hose didn't work, and I spent more than half of my time trying to get my equipment to work. I want my money back. You've got some place to go. So booking them in advance is advisable, especially if you're going over spring break or something of that nature, Christmas.
Peak season.
Peak season. So, yep. So Antigua's wonderful. There's beautiful opportunities there for many adventures. It's just a matter of deciding in advance. If it involves a vehicle, I would book it in advance.
So we are talking about a lot of group travel, a lot of vacation travel, but what does Fox World Travel all specialize in?
So Fox World Travel has three pillars, as we call them. We've got business travel, we've got meetings and incentives travel, and as I always say, I work on the sexy side, which is the vacation side of the business. And you can find all of that by going to foxworldtravel.com, and then you can click on whichever tab you're interested in and get all of this information. So again, we love talking group trips. We do a fair amount of Fox group vacations, but that is definitely not all we do. Some people just need a customized vacation, and we can curate and create something for you with your input that you will love, and memories will be made.
We're talking travel with Rose Gray from Fox World Travel and Nancy Bauman from Globus. Your calls and texts on the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line 855-616-1620. We take a break and go over to the WTMJ Breaking News Center with Elizabeth Linton. And good morning.
Good morning, Dayton. The woman accused of beating her mother to death with a rock is found not competent to stand trial. 29-year-old Lauren Spores of Milwaukee faces first-degree intentional homicide in the death of her mother, 64-year-old Carrie Zettel. Zettel was found dead in her home near South 23rd Street in West Ramsey on October 12th. This is the third time the court found Spores not competent for court since 2018. She will now be sent to a mental health facility for treatment. Her family says she suffers from schizophrenia. The owner of a prenatal healthcare facility in Milwaukee was found guilty of fraud. Marquita Barnes ran the now-closed Here For You prenatal care coordination services. She was convicted in federal court of 21 charges, including healthcare fraud, identity theft, and money laundering. Prosecutors say Barnes and her employees convinced low-income pregnant women and young mothers to sign up for their services in exchange for free baby items like car seats and diapers. Then the company used the women's personal information to submit fake Medicaid claims and used the money for luxury travel and designer clothing. Barnes will be sentenced in March of 2026 and could face up to 20 years in prison. Compared to the national average, Wisconsinites will likely pay more this year for a Thanksgiving meal. That's according to an annual survey by the Wisconsin Farm Bureau. Popular items like turkey, cranberries, and pumpkin pie will cost $61.84, up about $4 from last year. And with bird flu impacting poultry flocks across the nation, turkey prices in the Badger State are up about $2 this year. Taking a look at the roads with your WTMJ Time Saver traffic. At the moment, it is all clear out there. No major incidents, no major delays.
Traffic is sponsored by St. Vincent de Paul Thrift Stores.
St. Vincent de Paul Thrift Stores. Highway 100 and Layton Avenue in Greenfield. 23rd and Lincoln and 76th and Bradley Road in Milwaukee. Great bargains and a great cause. You're gonna love it. St. Vincent de Paul Thrift Stores.
Here's your WTMJ 5-day forecast. Today, partly cloudy with an isolated chance of afternoon showers, high of 48. Overnight tonight, partly cloudy, low of 35. Tomorrow, sunny and pleasant, high of 52. Monday, cloudy with rain likely late into the evening, high of 52. Tuesday, mostly cloudy and windy with a chance of showers early in the day, high of 53. At the moment in Green Bay, it's 30. In Madison, it's 35. And in Milwaukee, it is 39 degrees. I'm Elizabeth Linton, and Outdoor Living Unlimited WTMJ News Time is 9:32.
The Pistons roll in as the East's number one. But tonight, Milwaukee's got the wrench to stop that engine.
It falls! Miles Turner, the go-ahead three with 14.8 seconds to go!
The Bucks host the Detroit Pistons at Fiserv Forum.
That was a monster shot from Turner.
Our Bucks Radio Network game day coverage starts at 6:30 on the home of the Bucks, WTMJ.
Why wait for Black Friday when you can save every day? Hassleless Mattress is bringing back Black Friday Plus now through December 2nd on all Beautyrest World Class, and Beautyrest Black mattresses. Get a Queen Beautyrest Elm Cove A mattress. Others sell it for $1,650, but our Black Friday Plus price is just $794, plus free adjustable base, plus free memory foam pillows, plus free next day delivery, and a great night's sleep. Find an employee-free showroom near you at hassleless.com.
How do you want your backyard to look? New deck, patio, shade area, pergola, fire pit, in-ground pool, outdoor kitchen, or all of it? Let Outdoor Living Unlimited design and build your space, and everyone will scream wow when they see your new backyard. Stop by Outdoor Living Unlimited's resourceful Waukesha showroom or visit OutdoorLivingUnlimited.com.
It's here. Black Friday deals are live at Fox World Travel, and your next adventure is waiting. Set sail with Viking or Holland America. Fly away with Delta Vacations. Explore Europe with Insight or Globus. Or unwind in luxury with Classic Vacations. From sun-soaked beaches to breathtaking rivers and historic cities, there's a trip for every dreamer. Call 866-GO-FOX-GO or visit foxworldtravel.com. These exclusive partner deals won't last long.
Shop smarter with Higher Love Cannabis Company in Menominee, Michigan, just a few seconds across the Wisconsin border. Award-winning, organically grown, quality products you can trust. Don't settle for knockoffs in Wisconsin. Get the real deal at findhigherlove.com/CBD.
Plan a perfect vacation, no matter your budget. This is the Fox World Travel Show with Rose Gray on WTMJ.
Thank you for joining us. Dayton Kane here with Rose Gray and Nancy Bauman from Globus joining us as well. And what is that thing in front of you over there, Nancy?
Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. It has that new brochure smell.
Oh, man.
I love it. We just came out with our new brochures. You know, you two are old. So anyways, do you remember?
We are
Do you
old.
remember when you got your Sears catalog when you were young and you would
Yes.
open it and you could smell it and you could just click every single gift you wanted? That's how the Globus brochures are. It's so exciting. And with 751 itineraries, can you imagine just sitting here and reading it and going through and just dog-earing every page of places you want to go?
Yeah.
Even we as employees get so excited and just get to see it. I love to just touch it. And they just came out this past weekend.
And we have them in the Fox offices.
You do have them.
Yes.
In a world where not a lot of people are printing things anymore.
Right.
We're
COVID-
using a lot of
COVID
links,
knocked that
which is
out.
fine.
Yes.
People like to see a printed brochure. They like to read about it and see the pictures.
For those who are watching online at WTMJ.com, hold that up because this is legit. When you say brochure, when I hear the word brochure, I think like a little folding
we call this a
trifold
catalog.
thing.
This is a catalog, and we have
It's
3
huge.
of them. So we have the Globus, we have Cosmos, and we have our beautiful little Avalon waterways.
Oh, my goodness.
Exactly. So, again, stop by and tell them you heard Nancy on the radio and that you know in that office they have got the brochures and you want them.
Where are the offices, by the way?
So there are offices in Brookfield, Fond du Lac, Sheboygan, Oshkosh, De Pere, Appleton.
Okay.
I think I got them all. 6.
I think you did.
Yeah.
This says we're going on a cruise ending up in Prague on an extended stay. What do you recommend to see?
Well, I'm telling you, Prague is one of probably my favorite European city currently. I used to say it was Budapest, but then I went to Prague, and now Prague got that top billing. It is the most wonderful city. Charles Bridge, Old Town Square, the astronomical clock. There is the Jewish Quarter, which has got a whole history behind it that I encourage you to do. Various neighborhoods that you can, and affordable. That's the other thing. I mean, it really stick around Prague for a couple of days. There are so many things to do. And if you feel like you want a tour, you can always do that. But really, I feel like most of this is explorable on your own.
Okay.
So there you go.
855-616-1620 is a Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line. This one says, talk to me about Hawaii, cruise or island hop and hotels.
Okay, well, Globus does an amazing job with Hawaii, Nancy. We've got 2 groups that we do, it seems like every year, right? I think we do them every year.
You do.
One is called Best of the Hawaiian Islands, and that is a 3-island trip. And one is called Grand Hawaii, and that's a 4-island trip. And I did get lambasted a couple weeks ago by somebody that said, when I said about the Best of Hawaii, I said, well, we had to eliminate one island. We eliminated Kauai. They said, that's the best island. So what do you say
Everyone
about that?
has their favorite.
Yeah.
You know, I think Hawaii is just such a beautiful place. We kind of forget about Hawaii. You know, it used to be that people would take their honeymoons there, and you guys do a great job. You do it in the winter months when it's nice and cold here, and that one sells out very quickly. So we forget again that it gets cold, and then we do it in the fall, which is a beautiful time of year to see Hawaii. So if you're thinking about it, you know, talk to the gals with the vacation groups, and they will help you find the best one for you.
Exactly. And if our dates don't work, February 9th to the 19th for the Best of the Hawaiian Islands and September 7th to the 30th for Grand Hawaii, then you can do a Globus tour. You just don't have a Fox tour manager with you. You fly to the intended destination, and you're met by a Globus person. It's easy as pie. You collect your bags, and you go outside of the baggage claim area, and there's somebody standing with a big old Globus sign, and you follow this person, and away you go. And you've got tour directors there. You're just going to be with people from, you know, all parts of the world, which I find fascinating and fun. So
sounds kind of fun right now, just to put my toes in the sand.
Right. So the text did say, though, what about a cruise? A cruise is wonderful. Truth be told, there's one cruise line right now that does a 7-day itinerary, and it's Norwegian Cruise Lines. And basically, what happened was everybody got a little greedy in that market when they went to revisit it. Now, you can use a lot of other cruise lines, but you're going to be sailing from the West Coast. So you got to like cruising a lot to do this. Now, the NCL itinerary, I will tell you this, one of the features there is you're overnight in a couple of the ports, because if you have ever big ship cruised, you know you go in, you get there 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and by 4, you're pulling out of port. Mm-hmm. Here, there's a couple of opportunities for you to spend the night. But if you want an immersive experience into the islands of Hawaii, I think the better way to do it is land. That's my opinion.
Okay. Let's go to the phone. Barb in Wabeno. Good morning, Barb. What's your question?
Good morning. Thank you. I'm trying to plan a spring break getaway for my family, multi-generational family. It'll be a 3-year-old all the way up to a 69-year-old.
Oh, wow. So
where should we go on spring break?
Well, are we trying to work around a school spring break?
Yes, my one daughter is a teacher, so that's the only week we have off. It's like,
is it the last week of March?
20, to April 4th.
Yep.
Yes.
This is the best advice I can give you, Barb. And greetings from a person who actually knows where Wabeno is, because we have property in Carter.
Oh, good.
Someday
So have you been to the Big Easel?
Of course.
Did you go to the Big Easel in Wabeno for dinner?
Yes.
All right, I'll meet you there sometime.
That sounds perfect. So what I would do, Barb, is go to our website, and then where it says plan your trip, I would put all that information into an inquiry, and then on Monday, somebody will source that out to the person who is the best and Fox's stable of fabulous veteran advisors who has enough room on their plate right now to handle this, and they will send you some options because they will take into account you've got kids as little as 3. Sometimes those kids are just paying airfare, so they're going to look for resorts that are offering kids stay free or kids get half price or those kinds of things. Now, are you going to be able to fly out of Milwaukee?
Yes.
Okay, so then...
Well, one kid's coming from California and one kid's coming from Colorado.
Okay.
So I am, but we all have to meet somewhere.
Yep. So what they're going to do is they're going to probably offer you Cancun, Riviera Maya, but you can also look at Jamaica. You can also look at the Dominican Republic, and then you can weigh out all the features of each one of those destinations and the resorts that they're offering, and then you can make an educated decision.
Okay, awesome. I appreciate your help so much. I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
I can tell you, Barb, we have booked many of those exact same trips with Fox World Travel, and we've never been disappointed. They find good places for us to go.
Awesome.
From 3, actually, we've had from, I think, like a year old up to 70-some years old, and it all works out. It's all fun.
Perfect.
Enjoy your family trip.
It's so much fun being together. All those memories, it's just the best.
Yeah.
We love it.
Sounds
we
good.
love making memories. Thank you, Barb.
We do need to take a break. 855-616-1620 is the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line. The same number you text FWT to get the Black Friday deals with Globus. So get that link sent to your phone directly and take advantage of it. The Fox World Travel Show is on WTMJ.
It's here on consignment from over 10,000 nationwide partners. From very high-end, distinctive furniture, unique antiques and original art, to tasteful home decor that can fit almost any budget. Premium home decor priced right at 25 to 40% off retail prices. This is Katie with Design Exchange, where discerning buyers with discriminating tastes come to find premium home decor at a value. Design Exchange in Heartland and Pewaukee.
Design Exchange.
Smart interior designers know that what they'll see here is going to be almost impossible to find anywhere else, especially at our consignment prices. Premium home decor that's gently loved and close to new. And what we carry can raise the wow factor of anyone's home decor. This is Katie with Design Exchange, where discerning buyers with discriminating tastes come to find premium home decor at a value. Design Exchange in Heartland and Pewaukee.
Design Exchange.
Planning a getaway? Reserve a parking space that includes superior service and value. Exec Park is the only local family-owned valet parking serving travelers using Mitchell Field for over 42 years. Exec Park has an even greater deal for a limited time just for WTMJ fans. It's just $8.50 a day with cash payment when you mention WTMJ. To get terrific valet parking at this amazing rate, make your required parking reservation today. Call 414-747-1000 or visit execpark.com and tell them you're a fan of WTMJ.
Why are you wearing tuxedo pants with a polo shirt?
Because of Penny Mustard's new Izzy Major counter table.
It's a real showstopper.
Sophisticrafted with locally forged iron and sturdy glass.
Yeah, the glass is so clear, your dinner companions can see your lower half.
Ah, that's why you're wearing
fancy pants.
The Izzy Major counter table, starting at just $238 a month with no interest till November of 2027 through November 30th at Penny Mustard.
Showrooms in Milwaukee and Chicago.
PennyMustard.com.
Get your rock-solid guaranteed pre-approval to buy at ACCUNET.com.
Milwaukee Weight Loss is having a huge Black Friday sale with $300 off now through December 5th. Get the lowest prices of the year on the result-getting Milwaukee Weight Loss program. We know the secret to losing up to 1 pound of fat every day with no exercising, no prepackaged meals, no counting points or calories, no drugs, no surgery, and no injections with a risk of serious side effects. You can start losing those unwanted pounds either before, during, or after the holidays. No more losing weight and gaining it back. You can keep the the weight off for good with this program. Visit MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com now to schedule your free consultation.
Hey, WTMJ, Steve Scafidi here. Take advantage, like I did, of the lowest price of the year with $300 off Milwaukee Weight Loss. I lost 45 pounds this year, and here's the cool thing. I kept the weight off. Many patients just like you and me lost 20 to 30 pounds in about a month or two. Call for your free consultation. 262-449-1180. That's 262-449-1180 or MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com. That's MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com.
Gotta get away? No one does it better. Back to more of the Fox World Travel Show with Rose Gray on WTMJ.
Cloudy with isolated showers possible this afternoon, a high of 48. It's 38 and partly sunny now in Milwaukee. Dayton Kane here with Rose Gray and Nancy Bauman from Globus answering your calls and texts at 855-616-1620. Good morning. Is there an Alaska trip that is family friendly?
That is such a good question. It all depends on what you hope to get out of your Alaska trip. If you are talking about an Alaska cruise, I would say yes. Probably you want to look at somebody like Royal Caribbean because there are a few days at sea and you want the children to have some activities to do. But Nancy can speak to the fact that Globus has an Alaska land only. So if we're talking about a family that's got a bunch of adventurers and they really want to see the interior of Alaska, I'm going to throw it over to Nancy.
Well, and we do have a land into Alaska. I love Alaska. You know, Rose and I both have been there. Rose has been there about 300 times. I've only been there 10
I'm not
times.
as often. Colleen, 43. I'm at 15, Nancy.
But if you haven't been to Alaska, it's probably one of my most favorite places in the world. It's just so absolutely beautiful. And to take children there, I think would be a fabulous thing. So depending on the age of your children, you know, our land tours, of course, include a motor coach tour. So if they are able to sit on a motor coach for a little bit and to enjoy some of the history and some of the different sites, then we would encourage them to do that. And maybe they're in their teens, and then they would be just absolutely fine. But to Rose's point, if they want more of the games and the bells and the whistles, perhaps a bigger cruise line like a Royal Caribbean would be beneficial to them.
Yeah, it's really what you're wanting to get out of the trip. But Alaska, that's a big thumbs up for me. Go.
And Colleen, and obviously Nancy.
I love Alaska.
Everybody I've ever talked to that's been to Alaska loves Alaska.
It's mind-blowing.
Another text says, I already paid for my Hawaiian cruise and flight. Can I still purchase travel insurance? If so, recommendations, please.
Yeah, so Fox World Travel is going to offer you Travel Guard. That is our primary provider. We do sell some others when we're dealing with a particular cruise or tour company that offers one and we want to bundle it. But most of the time, we're going to tell you the benefits of buying a Travel Guard policy. Yes, you can buy that policy after you've actually booked and paid for your trip. However, you're going to have to find out what that means with regard to pre-existing conditions. Typically, if you have to cover a pre-existing condition, you've got high blood pressure, you've got diabetes, there's somebody in your family with cancer, any of those kinds of things, those policies have to be purchased typically within 14 days of you putting deposit on the trip. So although you will be covered for yourself and there'll be all kinds of other inclusions, pre-existing conditions may not be included. But again, I highly recommend calling 866-GO-FOX-GO and talking to one of our advisors. They will not judge you if you say, I booked my Hawaii trip elsewhere, but I need help with insurance. We're not like that. We will absolutely help you with your travel insurance.
Last week, we were texting in to get the link to get pre-Black Friday sales. Guess what? The actual Black Friday sales are here. Text FWT to 855-616-1620. You'll get the link. A lot of Globus stuff on there that you can browse through. Stop in one of the offices and get the catalog. The brochure does not work for me. It's a catalog. It's massive. Yeah, like you said, think Sears catalog if you're old enough to remember that. It's huge. We're going to take our final break. When we come back, more from Rose and Nancy. It's the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
The only place to get this.
Antetokounmpo kicks out, top of the arc. Green fires and hits. A.J. Green.
With some of this.
Where you look back on it and you say, man, if only 2 years ago you had a Kevin Porter Jr. type, or you had this version of A.J. Green, but you didn't. You do now. It's more and more important to have those types of guys.
Get it all on Bucks Talk, your all-encompassing Milwaukee Bucks postgame show. Only heard here on the home of the Bucks, WTMJ.
Is it time to buy an engagement ring?
Or a big anniversary diamond?
Kessler's has diamonds that come from diamond mines.
And we also have diamonds that come from plasma chambers.
When you see the size of the diamond you can afford when you look at our high-tech newborn created diamonds,
You're going to be happy, happy, happy.
and with approved credit, our financing plans make anything possible.
Our selection of engagement rings is beyond compare.
And our custom design department can modify any ring in any way you choose.
Anyone who says they can give you a better ring
Or a better diamond.
Or a better price.
has never been to Kessler's.
And our miraculous no small print warranty says,
If you bought it at Kessler's, it's guaranteed.
It's just that simple.
And all maintenance is free forever.
No charge.
yes, it really is that miraculous.
You found a partner you want to share your life with.
When you're ready to celebrate.
We've got a diamond for that.
Find the Kesslers nearest you at KesslersDiamonds.com.
Time to get your furnace ready to work this winter. Vince Vitrano here with my HVAC guy, Ryan Sopa at Urban Heating and Cooling. Ryan, you're doing furnace tune-ups now.
Correct. We're starting to do furnace maintenance, making sure your furnace is ready for the upcoming cold weather.
You do all that for less than $100. You can save big, though, if you spend that money up front, right? Make sure this thing is good.
Correct. I mean, if we come in there and do a maintenance on your furnace, so it can help prevent major breakdowns for the next season.
Thanks, Ryan. Contact them now at urbanheatingandcooling.com. urbanheatingandcooling.com.
WTMJ, W277CV, and WKTI HD2 Milwaukee from the Annex Wealth Management Studios. This is News Radio WTMJ, a Good Karma brand station.
Before you pack your suitcase, hear from the experts. Here's more of the Fox World Travel Show with Rose Gray on WTMJ.
Dayton Kane here with Rose Gray. It's 38, partly sunny on the way up to a high of 48 today. Nancy Bauman from Globus as well. This hour's just flown by. We're at the end.
I know, and that's why I have to get one quick thing in here.
Okay.
So Gene Miller's Portugal trip, I just was on our website looking at it. There's a discount that Fox is offering, which ends on the 31st of December. So if you're planning on doing the Gene Miller thing and you just haven't gotten around to it yet, do that before the end of the year and take advantage of the discount we're offering. It's actually $250 per person if discount. If you book, discount. It's a discount. So that's Gene Miller's Portugal trip. That's with Avalon Waterways. I'm going to be on that trip. I am looking so forward to this because when Colleen was on it, she was gushing. She was sending me gushy texts.
Well, and that is a brand new ship. So if you think that a brand new brochure smells nice, let me tell you, a brand new ship smells really nice.
I love it. So we also got a text here, Nancy, asking about small group trips. It's actually more about hiking and backpacking, small groups. And yes, Fox absolutely can book back roads. That's a biking company. And what we love about that is they're very good and their equipment is solid and their insurance and their bonding is secure and all of that. But talk to us a little bit about small groups and some of that kind of thing.
So we have so many different types of small groups. And, you know, Globus itself has 12 different touring styles. So depending on what you want to do, and that's what makes Fox so good, is they know all of our styles. They are really going to sit down with you and find out what is it that you want to do. Do you want a fully escorted tour from, you know, soup to nuts? Do you want a little bit more independent type of tour? Do you want, as we talk about, off the beaten path? And so those are tours that other people don't go to, that people perhaps may not drive to. So they're really off the beaten path and getting to know some other areas. So that's what makes Fox so special, is that they really want to make sure that we are putting you and your family in the exact type of tour that you want and enjoy your vacation.
And sometimes you don't know what you don't know. If something looked really good in the catalog, and then we start talking about it and saying the activity level on this particular trip is this, or the weather at that time of the year is this. And then that's the conversation. That's called qualifying our customers. That's like the conversation that we have to have. And so one of the things that actually went off the charts was our Swiss rail trips. We had to put a third one on because we sold two of them on because it's 18 people. People love that little small group concept, and I absolutely get that. And then when we were off the air, Nancy said to Dayton, what's your wish list and what's your wish list?
Oktoberfest in Germany. Someday I'll be there, drinking a big old beer.
It's more than one beer. You got to drink several beers. Those ladies can hold those big mugs, like they can hold like 5 in each hand. That is a great place. We can get you to Oktoberfest, and then Fox World Travel can actually get you the tickets to the tent that you want, because now they have wine tents and all kinds of things. But that is a very popular thing. And if you're looking to do one of the specialty tours in the world, you should book that soon. Just to make sure that you get your space.
Right, exactly. And, I think what happens is we all get caught up in the holidays, and all of a sudden you think, I'm going to do this at, as soon as the first of the year rolls around, I'm going to do this. But there are deals. I just saw 2 more where discounts are ending on the 31st of December. Does that mean we're going to extend them? I don't know. They don't share that with me because I'm a blabbermouth and I'm on the air and I might say something I shouldn't say. But why not just book it now? Get the deposit paid. I am tickled to death that Nancy was willing to join us today, because we will do this again in the future, because, I want everybody out there who's in listening land to understand that Fox only partners with the best. We really want you to have the best possible experience. And when you've got 2 old companies like Fox World Travel, and then
I thought she was going to say 2 old people.
Yeah, 2 old people. 2 old companies like Fox and Globus, and again, next to Globus, like 98 years? Yeah, we're only 65, so we're kind of like the baby here. But we have a relationship, and you talked on the Fix It show about things go awry. Yeah. Something could happen. What kind of relationship does your travel agency have with the tour operator or the cruise line that they've booked you with? Can they get you the help you need should something go wrong? And that's why we love Globus, and that's why we love Nancy.
Thank you for coming in.
It's a love fest.
Of course, it's been fun.
So one more time, we're texting FWT to 855-616-1620, and what do we get?
Yeah, you're going to get all the Black Friday deals for Globus family of brands. Now, I will be on next Saturday. You'll be here on next Saturday. But Nancy and I were looking at a date that we could do this, and I said one of the dates was next Saturday. I said, let's not do that. Let's do it the week before Thanksgiving. Correct. When A, people other than deer hunters are probably listening, but B, the sale is fresh and new. We'll still have some deals next week. I'm not going to say we won't, but why not take advantage of some of these spectacular deals that we have with Globus Family of Brands because of the relationship that we have with this outstanding, stellar company that's headquartered in...
Well, our headquarters is in Lugano, Switzerland.
Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
Family. I should have also said that. Family-owned company. Still, like Fox, a family-owned company.
Absolutely.
You have a U.S. headquarters.
We do, and that is in Denver.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're around. They're accessible. We can get a hold of them whenever we need them 24/7, and that's why we partner with the best.
Okay. The big old catalog is in what locations?
All of the Fox World Travel offices have them, right, Nancy?
Correct.
That's a fact. And so if you walk in and say, I heard Rose and Nancy on the air on Saturday, and I understand there are some catalogs I need to have, especially Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because we are closed Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, it's the holiday.
So you want to get those brochures before all of the people, catalogs, before all of those people show up at your house, because you can start planning now with the family. Or you could say, Dad and I were looking at this for you kids who are thinking about what to get us. A Fox World Travel gift certificate toward this trip would be amazing.
I like that. Yeah. All right. Always good to have you on, and thank you for coming on.
Absolutely.
We appreciate that. Joe Kraus and the crew from Annex Wealth Management in next.
The preceding program, the Fox World Travel Show, is paid for in full by Fox World Travel. The advice and opinions expressed during the Fox World Travel Show are solely that of the hosts and guests of Fox World Travel and not WTMJ or Good Karma Brands.
Stay